Oh my god, it did the thing again. This game contains flashing lights and blood and is a work of fiction. Okay, today I'm gonna be playing Lilies in the Graveyard. I don't know anything about this. Let's get into it. Reality is like a big, long series of code. All of the numbers work together to form a perfect, undeniable truth. However, from time to time, a mistake, an anomaly can occur. It could be something as small as one letter in a word being misspelled. By itself, this small mistake might seem insignificant. There's no way something like that could alter reality in any meaningful way, right? But what if one misspelled word changes the entire meaning of a sentence? Then the sentence affects your perception of the entire story, and even a small, insignificant mistake can spread and destroy. So, we must get rid of all of them. Your mission is eliminate the anomaly. Day 1, January 18th. The year is 2026. It's the middle of an especially cold winter in the rural area of the blank republic. There's a small, irrelevant village. In every small village, you will find a graveyard. This village isn't any different. And the graveyard here looks the exact same as any other, except for the blonde girl crouching on top of one of the graves. What are you doing? Huh? Are you talking to me? The girl holds an urn and a pair of pliers. She seems to be attempting to open the urn. Hey, I asked you a question. Won't you answer? I didn't know God was a rude loser like you. God. That's you, right? Who else would the voice coming from the skies be? Well, now that I think about it, you could be the devil too. Not like it really matters to me. What are you doing? Is that really an appropriate question to ask a girl at a graveyard? What if I'm mourning a loved one? Gotcha, just kidding. I'm Lily. I come here every day. To do what? To do what? You'll see soon enough. Besides, what are you doing here? Surely God would have something better to do than hang around here, you know? Huh? You're looking for an anomaly. Has anything weird been happening lately? I can't think of anything out of the ordinary. You've come to the wrong place if you're looking for something weird. Nothing ever happens in this town. Are you sure you got the right address? Well, if it's something important enough to make God come sort it out in person, it's gotta be something really fun, right? Sure, I'll help you out. But in exchange, you'll help me out too. Deal? Deal. Now that that's done, I'll continue what I was doing earlier. It's almost done, just give me a moment. The girl's eyes turned to the urn once again. Grabbing the pair of pliers, she prized the lid open. Finally done. They really want to make sure this stays closed, huh? Hey, let's go. It's time. Lily carries the urn a short distance away from the graveyard. It sure is windy today, huh? She carefully tilts it more and more until ashes come falling out. Go on, fly away. Ashes fly and glitter in the sky, almost like snow. The wind softly carries them over the town. The expression on Lily's face is one of joy. Let's meet at the graveyard again tomorrow. It's a deal. The girl spreads ashes of people she didn't know. They fly and scatter over the isolated town. She laughs. Oh, her unending whimsy and joy. Intermission. What the fuck do we have an intermission for? Day 2, January 19th. Oh, there you are. I've been waiting here for a super long time, you know. If you make me wait that long one more time, I'll stop talking to you. I'm sorry for making you wait. Oh, you're so polite. Well, it's whatever. You've been forgiven. Anyways, we've got lots to do today. Follow me, God. This graveyard is on the outskirts of our little town. Right next to the town, there's a small forest. There's an important place we need to visit there. Lily leads you into the forest. There, hidden between a couple of birch trees, is a small dilapidated hut. It looks as if it's been there for a few decades. We're here. Is this your house? What? No way. Well, technically, it's actually just an old watchtower that fell apart. You know, the kind of watchtowers that gamekeepers and hunters would use to keep watch of animals or something like that. It's been abandoned for so long that I think it might even be older than me. Back in the day, kids used to come and play here. Don't know what they'd play though. Anyways, it's all abandoned now. Let's go inside. The inside of the hut is quite cramped. Various boxes and jars are stacked on top of each other. They contain rocks, bones, feathers, plants, and blood. The air is very dusty and you can smell a faint scent of rot. No matter how you look at it, this place is really dirty. Welcome to my laboratory. What a nice room. Yeah, very nice and cute. I know, right? You can find anything you'd ever need here. Lily swiftly unpacks the empty urn from yesterday and places it on the floor. Why do you spread ashes? Why, you ask? It's to free their soul, of course. It gets so cramped in that little space, I can't help but feel a tiny bit bad for them. Have you heard of the legend of the Vodnik? It's a kind of little guy that lives in a lake in an underwater house and stuff. He lures people into the lake and drowns them. After drowning them, he keeps their soul in a little porcelain jar. Usually he's got a whole collection of them. Well, the point is that you wouldn't really want your soul to be trapped in a little jar forever, right? If you look at it that way, what Lily does is pretty helpful to society. That's just a theory, though. A game theory. I mean, there's really no way the Vodnik is real, right? What do you think, God? I mean, if the whole thing is anomalies, then he's probably real. That's what I'm gonna say. I think he's real. Whoa, really? If God says so, I might actually start considering the possibility of it. A little green man living in the lake, keeping people's souls in jars. Seems like a nice guy now that I think of it. We should totally go to the nearby lake and befriend him sometime. Anyways, what I came here to do was... Lily starts digging around the boxes and jars. For now, mold should be fine. Let's add some bones, blood, dirt, and... Today's magnum opus. She carefully lifts a stained piece of fabric to reveal a bird's corpse. That's so interesting. There's a hole in its stomach and its insides are pouring out. Where did you get this bird? I picked it up in the street a few days ago. It was probably killed by a cat or dog or something. Well, if it's in the street, it was probably ran over by a car, you idiot. I can't let such great material go to waste. Do I really give you such a bad impression? Oh, come on, I'm not lying. I really didn't kill it. Your clothes are stained with blood. They are, I think. Oh, it's okay. It's my blood. That doesn't make it better, sweetie. And it's mostly dirt, actually. Yeah, and you might not be missing an eye, but it's certainly covered back there. Huh, so what? Are you seriously suspecting me of putting my eye in a jar or something? How rude. Is it too hard to believe as a girl who happens to not have an eye? Are you seriously discriminating against people with physical differences? Well, if you don't believe me, that's your problem, God. I'm just using materials I come across. If you want to be super optimistic, I'm giving them a second life. No one else would ever need them for anything. No one ever goes to the forest anyways. Unless they're gonna cut down trees and steal them. Because Christmas trees are getting expensive, you know? But Christmas hasn't been in a while, so... Huh? Christmas was a month ago, maybe. Anyway, what I'm telling you is to not be so judgmental. You're God. Act more like it. Something like that. You're probably wondering what I'm making. Then, how about we leave it as a surprise? Come see me at the graveyard in 2 hours, got it? Following Lily's recommendation, you come to the graveyard. The sun has begun to set and the streets are empty. God, you're here! You didn't get lost on the way, right? Since it's already so dark. Wow, it's really cool, sweetie. Here, it's done. Lily holds up the previously empty urn, now filled with what could only be described as a twisted, rotting slop of organic matter. Slop. Pretty cool, right? Let's return it to its place. She places the urn back to the grave she took it from. This one's all done. Yeah, why are you doing this? Oh, God. You seem a little bit angry at me. Well, if I consider you to really be the oh-so-kind and righteous God everyone talks about, you might think of me as a sinner. But you see, God, when you think about it, I might have actually done something pretty great. What if this person was horrible? For example, a drunkard or a selfish abuser? This town has lots of those. It might even run in the family. In that case, I'd be punishing them for their actions. It could be something like a justice, something like that. This town deserves the grossest stuff there is. But the truth is, I don't know this person at all. So don't take my word for it. Oh, look at that. We've been here for so long that the sky has gotten completely dark. Hey God, are you scared of the dark? No. Well, it makes sense. If we get jump scared in the dark, I'm gonna actually scream, like, kill myself. Since you're God, you've probably got night vision and stuff too. When I was a kid, I used to get totally scared of the dark. When you live in a city, there's usually a few people out after dark, but when you live in a tiny middle of nowhere town like this, streets get totally empty. Hell, it might even be scarier to see someone out after dark. So little Lily was always scared a robber or a ghost would break into our house and kill me. Every sound I heard was potentially someone climbing the walls of the house, trying to break down the doors or windows. In the end, it was usually just my grandma getting up to drink water or something. But man, I was scared. Are you scared right now? Nah, I'm too old for that type of stuff. Even a ghost or killer shows up, I've got God on my side. Unless you decide to switch sides at the last moment, in that case. How How exactly do you defend yourself from God? No idea, but I'll definitely mess you up, okay? Oh, look, the stars are out. Hey, make a star fall. I want to see a shooting star. Can you do that, God? Yeah, I guess. Really? Where? Where is it? Really? Jeez, you're useless, God. Only fake friends make empty promises. If we ever go on a ship, crash, and find ourselves on an abandoned island together, I'll make sure to eat you first. Well, it's okay. Hey, God, you said the world is like a game, right? Then, as a god, you're like, the developer. I guess you could be the player too. Then, have you ever considered the possibility of your world being a game too? What if you're just being monitored by the god of your world too? That's super funny, right? Hopefully your god treats you as badly as you treat me. But now that I think about it, the god of your world must also have a god watching over them. Whoa, that's too complicated. I guess we should really go home for today. Good night. Meet me at the graveyard tomorrow, okay? The girl performs a ritual every day. She laughs as the grotesque mix in an urn full of disrespect casts it back into the graveyard once more. Day 3, January 20th. Good morning, God. As always, Lily is emptying out an urn. Today we're going on an adventure. I'm sure you'll like it. Follow me. You follow Lily into the town. The streets are quite narrow, barely wide enough to fit 2 cars. From time to time, you can see a few people in the streets. A mother pushed a stroller, an old man riding a bike. They greet each other. Lily walks by and remains silent, and in due time you make it to the town square. Over here. Lily points to a small, Baroque church nestled within the town. Today we're going to a church. See, I told you you'd like it, since you're God and all. Lily opens the tightly shut door and enters the church. Is that Gaster? There isn't a single person in sight. Now, what we came here to do. Yeah, are you allowed to be here? It's okay. No one's gonna find out. I'm as quiet as a ghost. We're gonna borrow some materials today. For the ritual. I've been running out of them lately and I got the perfect idea. Before you ask, no, I will not be stealing holy water, but I will be taking the communion crackers. When I was a kid, my grandma would take me to church on Sundays. It was totally annoying. I mean, it's not like an 8-year-old can understand what all these things are mean. My least favorite part was the communion. The blood is fine, I mean, it's just water. The crackers, they were always so stale and gross. I almost ended up spitting them out and committing sins, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. God could really be there watching me for all I know. I didn't want to go to hell. Well, the point is, the crackers are gross. So I was thinking they'd be perfect material. But now that I think about it, where do they put them? Today is Wednesday, so there might be some leftovers from Sunday. Let's look for them. Lily walks around the church, checking each nook and cranny for a communion cracker. It's over. I can't find any crackers. Well, I mean, we could just go buy them at the store. They're just regular crackers. I've heard most churches use special ones, but the church in our town was too lazy, I guess. But buying them at the store is no fun at all. Well, whatever, let's leave. Lily leaves the church and tightly shuts the door behind her. Ouch, my eyes! The sun is too bright. Sun, more like the light. It was so dark in there. The usual gray, cloudy sky became bright. Ah, it's snowing. Snow fell into my eye. It hurts. This day is horrible, God. Hey, you're not punishing me for trying to steal those crackers earlier, are you? I don't think so, because it was snowing yesterday too. Oh, really? Your expression says otherwise. Just kidding. It's not like I can see your face anyway. I guess I'm just unlucky today. Lily walks along the streets of this small coal town as snow falls to the ground. I like when it snows. Everything gets covered in a nice, cozy white blanket. People have to clean the snow off their cars if they want to go somewhere. And if it snows enough, they have to shovel the roads too. It's nice and inconvenient, don't you think? The more it snows, the better. And it's cold, so animal parts stay preserved for long. It's like a natural refrigerator. Aren't you cold? No, I'm used to it. It's winter all year around here. There's no spring, summer, or autumn. It's all winter. How strange. According to the location of this country, there should be 4 very distinct seasons. Huh? Really? Guys, I think that's the scary anomaly. Could this be the anomaly you're looking for? That's what I just said. Oh, but that'd be kinda anticlimactic. Besides, no one's complaining. Everyone's used to the cold. Don't you want to experience summer too? No, not really. I like winter. I like winter the best. The cold town grows quiet as snow covers the sidewalks. From time to time, you can see people shoveling the snow off their driveways. There's a group of children sledding down a small hill, but their voices fade away into the snow as Lily begins to sing. It will be cold, there will be frost. Where will you hide, little bird? I will hide under the dirt. There I will spend the winter. It will be cold, there will be frost. Where will you hide, little bird? I will hide in the maple tree. There I will make it my home. It will be cold, there will be frost. Where will you hide, little bird? I will hide in the middle of nowhere. When the winter ends, I will come out. So, how'd you like my song? It was so beautiful. I cried. I cry every time. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. You sure are nice today, God. Anyways, there sure are a lot of children out today. I was worried you wouldn't be able to hear me because of them. Kids are so noisy. What are they doing? Huh? Are you not familiar with the fun winter activities, God? Well, since it started snowing a bit ago, the snow is fresh, which means it's an ideal time to build a snowman. Hey, you see that group of three kids over there? They're sledding. That's fun too. One time I saw a kid break his leg hitting a wall. Oh, want to make bets on which one of them will hit a tree first? Just as Lily says that, one of the kids rams into a tree on his sled. Whoa, that's gotta be a bruise or two. Man, sledding is great. Can't remember the last time I did it myself, though. Why don't you go sledding right now? Huh? Right now? Well, I don't have a sled, and doing it all alone is boring. Oh, I have a great idea. Lily picks up a handful of snow and carefully shapes it into a ball. Take this, God. She throws a snowball in a random direction. How's that? Did it hit you? Hey, you're God. I'm at a total disadvantage here. Let's call it a draw. Whatever. Let's head home for today. See you tomorrow, God. The girl sings for a town shrouded in endless winter. Is she singing for the sun to come out? Is she singing for spring to come? Day 4, January 21st. Lily is crouching near a grave, emptying out another urn. Hey, good morning. You're up early, huh? Well, that's good. What's the plan for today? Actually, we're going to town once again. It was a bit lame yesterday, don't you think? What are you stealing this time? Hey, I never said that we'd be stealing anything. Anyways, we never stole anything because they were out of stock. Whatever. Today we're going shopping. Proper shopping in our local great shop. Now, you might be asking, Lily, where'd you get the money to go shopping? The answer is simple. I worked hard and earned it. Did you pick it up off the ground? You got a problem with my methods? It's efficient and legal. This time I even got a 100 crown bill. Impressive, right? Don't you get an allowance from your parents? Nah, I'm too old for that kind of stuff now. I make my money my own way. Anyways, let's go. Hurry. We're almost there. Just take a right turn and... Lily's voice is interrupted by a sudden loud chattering. Her eye turns to the source of the noise. It's a group of teenagers. Seems like school ended early today. Youngsters these days are loud and annoying. Aren't they your age? Huh? Well, now that you mention it, I guess we are the same age. Lily continues staring at the group. Why don't you talk to them? No way, you think I'm in need of friends or something? We wouldn't be able to understand each other anyways. We're from different worlds, I guess. And if I were to make friends, I'd never befriend the people of this town. They're all losers. Then who would you befriend? If I were to choose someone, it'd be someone from the big city, you know? The cool people who take the subway every day and buy a coffee for morning lessons. That's very unlike you. Shut up. I bet you don't even have many friends either. Well, whatever. Don't forget what we're here for. The store, the shop. Hurry. You follow Lily into the town. The store described as great by Lily turns out to be an old, small, Soviet-style building. The faded sign on the front window reads groceries without the R. There are outdated pictures of different foods below. An old, disheveled man dressed in construction work attire sits on a bench next to the entrance. Welcome to the one and only convenience store of this town. Back in the day, there were a few more shops, like a butchery or a confectionery, but this is all we have now. Actually, the confectionery closed before I was even born. Imagine being able to buy a fresh cake anytime you desire. I'm jealous. Well, one summer, the store decided to start selling ice cream, but upon trying it, it turned out to be pretty gross and low quality. This store is pretty lame, huh? But I think they should have everything we need this time. The inside of the store is small and cramped. In the corner of the room is an old, broken coffee maker. The aisles are filled with products from all areas. Potatoes, alcohol, candies, toys, shampoo. The selection is small, but it's more than enough for a town this small. There's a counter filled with all kinds of ham. No one's here. Usually it gets really cramped at around 10 in the morning. All of the elderly swarm the store as if everything's free for one day. It's not rare to see a line throughout the entire store. It's a good thing we came so early. Well then, let's see what we gotta buy. Lily pulls the shopping list out of her pocket. Rope, trash bags, bleach, lighter, and candles. Sounds like the stout shop. Yeah, who cares? Hey, why are you always lumping me in the worst of mankind? God forbid a girl has hobbies. Lily walks through the short aisles of the store. Among the scarce selection of stationery supplies, there's a small calendar. The year reads 2016. About the calendar. What? What'd you say? You want me to buy you a piece of candy? Well, if you insist. When I was a kid, I always liked the big gummy mice the best. They'd have a yummy, colorful gummy tail, and I'd always save that for last. Too bad they were pricey and usually out of stock. Oh, and the big, round chewing gum was pretty good too. Ah, but it seems like that's out of stock too. Jeez, what has the world come to? You can't even buy chewing gum anymore? Ugh, all of this is really pricey. Seems like you've got two options. Licorice all sorts or gummy bears. Which one do you want? I want gummy. Oh, yummy. You have good taste, God. Rope check, trash bags check, bleach check, candles check. The only thing we're missing is the lighter now. I'll have to ask for it at the front desk. Lily walks up to the front desk and places her basket in front of the cashier, an old woman. Can I get one lighter with that, please? Hey, I'm talking to you. The cashier doesn't even glance at Lily and continues reading a magazine. I'll just take it myself. Lily walks behind the counter and grabs a lighter. She angrily places some coins in front of the cashier, grabs her belongings, and storms out the store. Geez, could you believe it? The people in this town are so rude. Has it always been like this? Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to go to the store with my grandma all the time. But I came here alone a few times too. Back then, all I wanted to buy were snacks. I was a kid after all. So there were these little packs of chewing gum. I liked those a lot. I was about to pay for one of them at the front desk, so I reached into my pocket to get the money. But I forgot that I had previously bought the same pack of gum. The cashier saw me quickly put it back into my pocket and thought I must have been trying to hide it because I'm trying to steal. She got all angry and started yelling at me. No matter how many times I explained it to her, she kept calling me a thief. In the end, I had to pay for it again. So rude, right? It was all a misunderstanding. Don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I was in the right after all. But thanks, I guess. Whoa, God, you're so nice today. Good dog, good dog. If you sit, I'll give you a piece of candy. Just kidding. But now that I think about it, how are you gonna eat it? And if you're really God, wouldn't you have all the candy you'd ever desire? You made me waste a whole 15 crowns. Well, whatever. I'll eat the candy on your behalf. Lily sits down on the bench in front of the store. So, did you find anything about the anomaly? There was an out-of-date calendar. Wow, really? How old was it? 2016. That's this year, dummy. Is the time in heaven all messed up or something? God, you gotta get with the times. Anyways, this candy. Lily pops a piece of candy into her mouth. It's yummy. I'm missing out, God. Well, whatever. I'd say today's shopping trip was a success. I should have enough materials to last me till the end of this week. You're staying until the anomaly is found, right? Then let's meet at the graveyard again tomorrow. It'll be fun. The girl recalls memories of her childhood. Day 5, January 22nd. Good afternoon, God. How are you doing today? Good, bad? Good. Oh, that's good to hear. We've got something special planned today, so keep up the energy. We will be going hunting today. I thought you didn't kill any animals. That's right. When I'm in need of new organic material, I go to the forest. Bones, bugs, corpses. The forest's got it all. That's why I made the laboratory there. But let's try going in the opposite direction. I've already searched all the surroundings. It's time to go real deep into the forest. Anyways, tomorrow's the last day of the week, so I want to show you more of the forest before then. Oh, it's okay. We won't get lost. And if you get scared, you can hold my hand. Ew. I was just kidding. You should be happy to hold a beautiful girl's hand. If you want to be so rude, I might just let you get eaten by boars. Just kidding. What does this girl do? She just thinks everything is a game. Besides gathering material, there's another thing for us to do. Ta-da! Lily holds up a poster with a picture of a green parakeet. Lost bird. I picked this up in the shop yesterday. Apparently, someone lost a pet parakeet. So I was thinking, you're gonna use it for your rituals? Oh, you know me so well, God. An exotic pet like this won't survive in the wild for a long time, you know. And it's been missing for like a month already, so it's probably lying dead in the forest somewhere. So I'm not doing anything horrible, got it? I doubt the owners would want me to give them a dead, rotting parakeet. Finders keepers. Okay, enough chatting, to the forest. Lily leads you into the forest. See, isn't it so nice? My grandma used to have a dog back in the day, so we would always take him out here, for a walk. He was a big dog and I was a short kid, so I couldn't really hold him on a leash all alone. But one time I decided to be responsible and take him to the forest all by myself. I can't let my grandma do all the work, you know. That's what I thought. In the end, the dog ended up seeing a rabbit and tried to chase after it. Of course, I couldn't hold him back by myself, so I fell on the ground and got dragged on my face. I never took him on a walk after that. Too bad he's not around anymore. Sorry for your loss. It's okay. It happened a long time ago, so don't feel bad about it. I can't even remember his name anymore. Huh? Do you hear that? Whoa, look up, God. There's a bunch of crows flying above us. Hey, did you hear? When crows fly around in a circle, it means someone's going to die. Well, I don't really believe these sorts of weird sayings, but if it means we can find a nice corpse, I'll believe it. Alright, let's find some corpses, shall we? Lily excitedly searches every nook and cranny of the forest. Eventually, she ends up leading you off the path. Oh, look at this, God! It's a jackpot! Lily suddenly rushes over to a tree. There, beneath the tree roots, is a small carcass of a hare. Maggots eat into its skin. Oh, it's cute. Little bunny. How did you die, I wonder? A bear killed it. Are you joking? There's no way there'd be a bear here, dummy. Unless it ran away from a zoo or something. Alright, this is getting exciting. Lily pulls a plastic bag out of her pocket. She carefully lifts the hair into the bag and ties it shut. This is great, but we didn't find the missing parakeet. Well, whatever. Now that I think of it, its vibrant feathers would be too beautiful for a town like this. Hey, you think the parakeet flew to another village? How far can a small parakeet like that even fly? Well, whatever. Wherever it flew, it's probably happier there, right? Why else would it fly away from home? Good for you, little bird. Go on, cross the sea and fly all the way to America, or Asia or something. Somewhere far away. Huh? Look at that. We reached the end of the forest. Beneath a few last rows of trees, there's a long field covered in snow. If we go any further than this, we'll reach the village next to ours. They're so close to each other, some people even choose to walk there by foot instead of taking the bus. Let's go to the neighboring village. I don't have a choice. Huh, I guess you'd want to see it for your anomaly research or whatever. But sorry, God. I can't leave this town. My grandma would get angry at me. I'd get scolded, maybe even grounded. That's horrible, right? Surely you wouldn't want to be the reason a poor girl gets grounded. Besides, there's nothing interesting there anyways. It's the same, if not even more boring than our town. I can't remember the last time I went, but I can guarantee you it's no fun at all. I know. If you really want to go to the neighboring village, why not just take the bus? Sure, the buses only really come twice a day, but it's faster and comfortable. I'll be nice and lend you 20 crowns for the fare. Make sure to give it back, okay? Lily turns her back to the field covered in snow and walks away. You can hear the distant cry of crows. Come on, let's go back. Lily throws the trash bag over her shoulder and walks away. You continue to wander the streets of town. The graveyard, the shop, the small square in the middle of the town. After performing the ritual, does Lily spend her days wandering around the town like this, you think to yourself? You end up wanting to meet her again. Lily is at an old, out-of-service playground. The slide is covered in snow. It doesn't seem like anyone has been taking care of this place, at least for the last few years. Hey, I didn't know you were coming along. What are you, a stalker? If you're here to return the 20 crowns, you can keep it. It was fake money anyways. What are you doing here? I don't need a reason to be here. After I performed the ritual, I still got the whole day left, you know? Well, I always say that I'm going home, but I usually just wander around. I come to this playground from time to time. I used to play here lots when I was a kid, but all of the equipment was already pretty old back then. So it was already closed back in those days. They put a chain around the door to deter kids from entering and possibly breaking their necks on the old playground equipment. Unfortunately for them, I remove the chain every week. It's a free-for-all. Hey, do you think they would have built a new playground by now? I mean, just hypothetically. Yeah, probably. For real? Then where would they build it? There's lots of empty spots around the town, but building it next to the graveyard would be fun. The dumb kids in this town would confuse the graveyard for a playground and run wild. Alright, God. Let's dig through some used injections. Huh? In the sandbox, you know. Sure, I like wandering around, but doing useful things is fun too. So I thought we could try digging for used injections. Huh? You didn't know? When I was a kid, my grandma banned me from playing in the sandbox. Drug addicts leave their used injections in there for naive kids to find. Of course, I was a good kid and believed her, but now only a powerless god is watching me. I'm free to dig for needles all I want. Look, we're lucky. Some kids left their toys here. Lily picks up a plastic shovel. Okay, which side should I dig into? Left. Roger that. Lily starts furiously digging into the dirty sand. Eventually, she digs out a small plastic figurine of a horse. Whoa, look at this, God. It's super useless. Horses are probably my least favorite animal, too. Hey, God. You know everything, so you totally made me dig this out on purpose to bully me, didn't you? Well, the more I look at it, it's actually kind of cute. I'll keep it. Well, this didn't really go according to plan. We didn't find any needles in the end. Probably because I already dug them all out earlier this week. Since you missed out on it, I thought it'd be fun to let you try it too. Today I'm nice like that. Alright, let's go home now for real. See you tomorrow, God. The girl turns her back to the surrounding world and focuses her sight on the town. Day 6, January 23rd. You make your way to the graveyard. The sky is dark, completely covered in clouds as snow falls onto the roads. The snowfall blinds your vision. Finally, when you reach the graveyard, you see a familiar figure. She's lying on the ground, face down into the snow-covered dirt. Is bro dead? Warm blood pours out a stab wound on her chest. Her fingers are red and frozen. The red stains the snow. Oh, God, you're already here. It's voice of someone you know. Lily? Well, I guess you're right on time. This week has reached its end. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I wanted to wait until you experienced it for yourself. I mean, if I told you everything the moment we met, it wouldn't be any fun at all. Now that it's the end, I'll say it. The week in this town is only 6 days long, from January the 18th to January the 23rd. This town is stuck in a loop of endless winter, starting from the day of my death. See, this entire town is an anomaly. You'll delete it, won't you, God? There's an anomaly somewhere in this town. But it isn't the town itself, because the girl who died on the 6th day is standing right in front of her own corpse. It's unfair, you know. I was just going on a walk. I was minding my own business, not bothering anyone, and yet I was stabbed in broad daylight by someone I've never even met. Isn't that crazy? It hurts so much, you know. The ground was so cold. Why? I didn't do anything. I never did anything horrible. I was always a good girl, keeping my problems to myself. I never committed any sins. So I asked God to help me. I don't want to die. Please help me. I begged and begged and begged, but God ignored my cries for help. At that moment, I thought to myself, have I really been so horrible all along? So horrible that even God won't forgive me? But I knew that's not true. I know I've been a good person all my life, so there was only one conclusion. Only one answer to my question. Why won't God help me? Because there is no God. God doesn't exist. Hey, isn't it unfair? I never got to leave this rotten town. I never got to go to the high school in the city. I didn't get to travel the world. I didn't get to have a sleepover with my friends. I never discovered what my passions are. I never got to become an adult. I didn't get to fall in love. Be grateful for the things you have experienced, my ass. All of these ordinary, mundane things were ripped away from me by this town. I hope this town froze in an eternal winter. So I cast a curse on it. I cursed this town. I cursed all of these people living in it, every generation that came before ours. As long as I perform the ritual, this town will never make it past the 6th day. Because if I couldn't live past the 6th day, why could they? The girl spreads the ashes of strangers. She disrespects the people of this town in the greatest possible way. She repeats the same week, even though she knows she will never be able to come back to life. She doesn't care anymore, it's revenge. She isn't human anymore. She's a pure, vengeful spirit. Hey, fake God. I know you're not actually God, because if you were, I'd hate you. I don't care what happens to me anymore, but I want to ask you for a favor as a friend. If you're going to delete anything, please delete this town. All of it gone, including Lily. If it's all gone, everything will still go back to normal, right? The anomaly will be fixed, right? What will you do? I think I have to delete the whole town. Really, you're listening to me. You're really going to delete this town. I'm so happy. Anomaly deletion progress 20%. You're finally responding to me. You're finally granting my wishes. You really are a god after all. 50%. Finally, this town can disappear forever. Thank you. Anomaly deletion progress 80%. I'm so happy, God. You deleted the anomaly. Just like that, the town disappears. In a rural area of the blank republic, there's a small, irrelevant forest. As it usually goes for forests of such size, it fills the gap between a number of small villages. And yet, there's a strange feeling that there might have been something else there, as the road stretching through the forest goes on for an especially long time. Hey, wasn't there a town right here? Are you sure? You probably just mean the town 3 miles to the north. That's the kind of conversation people might have passing through. Sometimes you can even hear rumors about supernatural activity in the forest. If you go into the forest at night, you'll see the ghost of a pale girl. If you walk alone, you'll see hundreds of footsteps behind you, slowly following you as if they're trying to find their way out of the forest. But all speculations surrounding the origin of the supposed ghost reach a dead end. There is no recorded history of anyone being killed here, let alone a number of people that could easily fill a small town. After all, there has never been any sort of town here. Ending 1. Goodbye, rotten town. I don't know, I don't think that ending was bad. I think I did the right thing. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Like, subscribe, comments, engage with my video, and yes, I'll see you soon.